Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the VectorVest Stock Advisory Mobile Training Session. My name is Patrick France, Senior Instructor here at VectorVest. Today, I'm glad to be here to help you all become stock market wizards using the VectorVest Stock Advisory mobile app. Today, I'm going to show you exactly how to take control of your investing, manage your portfolio, and make smarter, better, faster decisions in seconds. So, here at VectorVest, what we do is we don't just give you a lot of data for you to have to analyze on your own and come up with your own decisions. We give you answers. We give you information. We take that data that you would have to go through on your own, compile it all into simple indicators to help you become smarter and better investors. So if you want to take your investing seriously, you want to become a stock market wizard, make sure to tune in here. Also, if you can hear me, let me know where you're tuning in from. Go ahead in the comments section below. Let me know where we're reaching out to today. Say hi. Don't be afraid to chat with us. We got our moderators in the background who will be here to help me answer any questions. And also, if you guys have any questions you want addressed, you can leave them in the comments section below, and they'll read them off to me so we can get those answered for you as well. So if you're ready to become a stock market wizard, here we go. So here at VectorVest, what we do is we want every investor to know what their stocks are really worth, how safe they are, and whether or not they should buy, sell, or hold a stock. So to get that information, we always recommend starting off by building a watch list. That's the smartest thing you can possibly do, especially if you're new to the VectorVest Stock Advisory app. So to do that, or to build that watch list, we come up to the menu button in the upper left. We'll tap on it here, and then choose My Watch List. And then once the new watch list screen comes up, it'll tell you exactly how to get started. So it tells us to tap on Create to get started. So we'll go ahead and do that. And we'll go ahead and give it a name. And why I'm creating this, get your stocks that you want to see into the comments below as soon as possible. So that way we can get them into this watch list. So go ahead, put your stocks into the comments section so we can help you guys get the answers that you're looking for here today. So we'll just call this Facebook for now. And I'll go ahead and click on Create Watch List here. Now, once I've created the shelf for my portfolio or my watch list, you'll see it tells us to tap on the plus symbol to add stocks into your watch list. Now, this is where you put your own stocks, either that you're currently holding or the stocks that you're interested in, right there. So to do that, we'll tap on the plus symbol in the upper right. And this is where you can either enter in the stock symbol or the company's name. So if you don't know the symbol, that's okay. You can always look up the stock by the company name, and it'll actually search and find it for you. So do we have any stocks that are coming in, or any stocks that we've had from some of our previous webcasts coming in?
We have AVAV.
All right, AVAV. Ooh, this stock's been doing pretty well recently. All right. Micron. So just for an example, if you don't know the symbol of a stock, we'll type in Micron. And you can see it gives us the search results here. So we see MU right here. We just tap on that to add to the list. And bam, right in here now. REV. Revlon, okay.
And Cool.
All right. Also, now that we've got our watch list or our portfolio created, I just want to let you guys know, we do have an extra added bonus for you today. So you have to stick around till the end of the session today to get that. We'll have a document put into the chat or into the comment section letting you know the hottest marijuana stocks. I know, it's a big popular item right now. Canada's getting ready to pass it recreationally, and there's potentially, they're estimating $25 billion of profit in the first year, and we don't want you to miss out on that opportunity. So at the end of the today's session, we're going to post a document here that has our insight into the hottest marijuana stocks to take advantage of that big boom as soon as they start to legalize it and as soon as those companies start to see those profits rolling in here. So just an added bonus. Stick around till the very end. To make sure you get that. You don't want to miss out on that. All right, so now that we've got our stocks into our watch list, we already get a lot of information to help us, identify the best stocks at the top and the worst stocks at the bottom. And this is one of the key benefits to using the Stock Advisory app, is it takes all the guesswork out of your investing. We force rank your stocks, so that way we bring the best stocks to the top and the worst to the bottom. Now, if this is your watch list, or this is your current portfolio, let's assume, the first thing you need to know is what stocks are hurting you the most. It doesn't make sense to hold on to stocks that are really hurting your portfolio. So we can do that by just simply using this rank by here at the top. And if we tap on that, we choose RT, which we'll get into here in a moment. And if we sort it by RT ascending, we can automatically identify the stocks that are hurting our portfolio the most at the top and the best ones at the bottom. Now, if you're new to VectorVest, just getting started, this is the most important thing you need to know to identify where you need to free up capital, where you need to really spend most of your time to get your portfolio on the right track. So as you can see here, you see a lot of information telling us right now is not a good thing, or right now is not a good time for cool.
Can you add IQ to this list?
Yeah, we got another request for IQ, so let's go ahead and add it in there. So I'll tap on the plus symbol, type in IQ. There we go. So we'll come back to this, but real quickly, just to go over the analysis, we'll actually use IQ here. So we'll tap on IQ. So got it. And at the top, you can already see whether it's rated, or right now you need to either buy, sell, or hold it. So right now it's rated to hold. You can see its recommended stop price, so the final line in the stand. If you don't have stop criteria set in place on your own stocks, we give you a recommendation just to back it up or keep you safe as well in the market. And then you can see its current price, what the stock is currently doing. But since the market, hasn't opened quite yet, as we can see, as of yesterday's close, it was down 13% here, so a steep decline. Now, if we move lower, we can go to the graph, which we'll cover here in a little bit. But then below that, we get our core indicators. And this is really where, you're going to save yourself a lot of time. Back in the day, you used to have to go through balance sheets, spreadsheets, all this different data to try to come up with answers to identify whether or not it's the stock you really want. Well, you don't have to do that anymore. VectorVest does all that work for you to make your life a lot easier. So we start off with the relative value, or the RV. This is the long-term potential of the stock. Think about it this way. If one of your buddies came over and said, hey man, I got a really hot tip, you need to go buy this stock right now, you're not going to go buy it if it doesn't have good potential over the next 1 to 3 years, right? If you disagree with me, let me know in the comments. Go ahead, chime into the comments below. Let me know. But if it were me, I wouldn't want to buy a stock, especially if my friend said it was a hot tip, if I knew it didn't have good long-term potential. So the RV instantly answers that question for you. Then we get the relative safety, or the RS, the risk factor of the stock. Does this stock have a lot of risk associated with it, or is it safer? Now, it being 0.91, all 4 of these indicators are cast on scales of 0 to 2. So if you can remember, above 1 is good, below 1 is bad, you're automatically on the way to becoming a stock market wizard here. So with it being below 1, we see that's bad, showing us that there's a lot of risk in this stock. Then we come to the RT, or relative timing, the short-term price trend of the stock. So as it's sitting at 1.19 right now, that shows that the stock isn't an uptrend, but it has a lot of risk or poor fundamentals behind it. So overall, its overall rating is below 1, so overall this stock is unfavorable. So right there, in a matter of seconds, you can get all the information you need to know on any stock throughout the whole entire database here to make a smart decision and make an informed decision as an investor. That's what VectorVest does for you. It saves you a massive amount of time to make sure that you can make quick decisions and spend less time doing it as well. So if you want to get more information on any one of these indicators, down here at the bottom you have the stock analysis report. If you haven't taken a look at it, I strongly recommend you take a look at this on your own time. Just simply tap on it and this will give you a detailed analysis and a summary of everything we just covered here. So now that we know, how to read our core indicators to get an idea of what to expect on a stock, The next thing we need to know is, once again, how we identify the worst performers in our portfolio to get our broken portfolio on the right track to becoming a successful investor. So going back to our watch list, once again, sorting it by relative timing. If you see the relative timing is below 1, now that we know this is a short-term price trend of the stock, if we see that the relative timing is below 1, that shows the stock is moving lower or not making you money. Just by a show of hands, either leave a thumbs up or thumbs down in the comments section. But right now, does it make sense to hold on to a stock that's not making you money? Would you like to hold on to, or would you like to get into stocks that are making money so that way you can make money? Well, here at VectorVest, we put it all in one spot for you to help you find smarter decisions here, or smarter stocks to get into that have high probabilities of success here. So just going over this, we have 2 stocks that are sell rated, RTs are below 1. Let's assume that, as a group we decide, okay, we want to get these out of our portfolio. So we simply go to our broker, close out the positions. To delete them out of the watch list, simply swipe to the left, going this way. And one moment here, just going to get a quick sip of water. All right, so now that we've freed up capital, it's time to know, whether or not we should be replacing these right now. Because unlike the talking heads on TV, VectorVest believes that not every day is a good day to buy stocks. So if we go back to our home page here, our overview page, by tapping on the menu button in the upper left, and then going to market overview, this answers that question automatically for you. As of right now, the market is somewhat bearish, and VectorVest does not advocate buying any stocks at this time. That's as hard as we need to make it, folks. Simple as that. Keep it simple. That's what we're all about here at VectorVest, is keep it simple. Save yourself a lot of time. Since the market is bearish, we don't advocate buying any stocks at this time. No matter whether that stock has a buy rating, a hold rating, a sell rating, doesn't matter. Simply hold off from buying it. If you want more information on what's going on in the market right now, simple. VectorVest does a 5-minute video Monday through Thursday in the Daily Color Guard Report, and about a 10 to 15 minute long video on the Fridays that we call the weekly special presentations, where we go into in-depth analysis on what's going on in the market, what news you need to be aware of, and how to prepare for the next trading day. Then on the weekly special presentations, we go into more thorough analysis on it, and we actually give you Dr. DeLito's personal guidance on the market, what he thinks and analyzes the trends. And this is where you can get information to protect yourself if a major market downturn is coming. Or on the inverse of that, if we've been in a bear market, if you're looking for the bottom, looking for a good time to get back in, Dr. DeLito will write essays telling you exactly when to do that. So once again, we take all the guesswork out of your investing to make you a stock market wizard here, just by simply watching that 5-minute long video. So now that we know, how to get how to weed out our portfolio, we know when to get into the market or when not to get into the market. The last thing we need to know is what stocks to get into when the market timing tells us it's a good time to be buying. So if it says the market is bullish rather than bearish, VectorVest puts all the stocks that you need to know about to get into in one simple place for you. To get to that, go to the menu button in the upper left, tap on Premium Watch List here. And the best place to go is Midas Touch stocks. These are high momentum stocks. So for a short-term swing trader, boom, one spot, one-stop shop here. So as we can see, RCKY is our top performer yesterday, even with the market moving lower, up 2.5%. As you see, it has a buy rating right now. It's moving higher. Overall VST is favorable. Let's dive into it a little bit. If we look, its relative value is 1.53, showing us it has good long-term potential. Is that good or bad? Let me know in the comments section below. Leave your answers in the comments, guys. RS above 1, favorable. RT above 1, favorable. Overall VST above 1, favorable. So this stock has good long-term potential, has above average safety, is in a strong uptrend right now. Overall, stock is rated highly. That's as hard as we need to make it. In less than 10 seconds, we now know all the information we need to know on a stock to make an informed decision on whether or not we should buy or sell a stock. Now, if you want to double check that, you want to make sure you look at the, or if you want to look at the graph of a stock, keep it simple when looking at the graph. There's two things we always look for when looking for high probability successful candidates here. And to do that, we'll tap on the 1-year graph. And I'll go to a 1 year, there we go. I'll rotate the device so that way we can see it a little bit clearer here. And the first thing we want to do to keep it simple is look for steadily rising price from bottom left to upper right. As we can see, Rocky exhibits that pattern, a nice steady rise from bottom left to upper right. The second thing we always want to look for is the steadily rising earnings, because if anybody tells you differently, they may not know what they're talking about, but earnings is going to be the main engine that drives any stock price higher here. So to add earnings onto the graph, we'll tap on the settings in the upper left, go down to the bottom where you see lower graph, tap on where it says indicator, and simply choose EPS for earnings per share. Now we'll go back, rotate it landscape mode again, and now we can see earnings per share at the bottom. And so just like we were looking for a steadily rising price from bottom left to upper right, the same thing is true with earnings. We want to look for a steadily rising earnings from bottom left to upper right. As a little tip, look for a stair-step pattern. As we can see with Rocky, it exhibits that stair-step pattern. You see the stair steps quarter over quarter just steadily rising here. That's a healthy sign of a stock that's making money and expected to continue making money, at least a year down the road, and that's going to drive the stock price higher. So now we have taught you in less than 15 minutes exactly how to become stock market wizards. We've shown you how to manage your portfolio in less than 5 minutes a day just by simply using the RT as your sorting, looking for the stocks with an RT below 1. We've shown you when to know, or how to know when to get into the market by keeping it simple, looking at the overview page, the very first page you look at when you sign into the mobile app. And 2, how to find winning candidates, looking for a steadily rising price and a steadily rising earnings. That's as hard as we need to make it here, folks. So, once again, I do have a special report coming into you guys. So we will have that posted in the comments section below. If you've enjoyed this presentation, give us a like, share this with your friends. Let's get this going together here. If you have any feedback of any certain topics that you guys want to see, in the future, let us know. We have some big plans coming up here in the near future for you guys that we're going to hopefully be pushing out here shortly. So stick around. If you don't already like the VectorVest Facebook page, go ahead and give them a like as well, so that way you can get notifications about the new events that we're going to have coming up here on Facebook Live for you guys. So like, share, leave us comments, leave us feedback, let us know what you guys want to see. And once again, it's been my pleasure being with you guys today. I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and I will have that report for you guys in the comments section below any moment now. So thank you. My name is Patrick France. Have a great rest of your day.
Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. Now, if you're new to the software or would like refresher information about the software, click on this Getting Started video right here. Thanks to all of your input, here's a YouTube video that we think would be perfect for you. Click right here. If nothing else, folks, just hit the subscribe button right here.